Hi, give me a sec to find the feed. If you're just finding me, make sure you share this feed out. It's always a struggle for me to do it. I get a lot of my content limited now by Facebook with my posts and my videos, so I always need everyone to help me share this out. I give away an activation off of every video, but I don't find the person till the next day because I on purpose try to do my videos when a lot of people are asleep, like right now. A lot of America is asleep. I like to just get my work done with by the time people wake up. So it doesn't matter if you're not catching me live and you're catching me on replay, you can still try to participate and share this feed out. I don't ever find the person till the next day. So give me a second to share this feed out. Go ahead and drop your name if you're going to want a card. I'm going to talk astrology and what to expect for this month. I'm really excited. It's a new year, but we get a new slate every day. We don't need a new year celebration to be creating something new. But I'm glad that it's happening. It will hopefully give people a little push to create something better, a realization that we have some empty space now. So make sure you share this out. I'm about to get started. I want to talk about these storm energies and the cycle that we're in right now. I'm trying to think where I forgot. All right, so I'm really glad the holiday season is over. If you know me, I always find it could be stressful for people depending on what's going on with your family situation, your living situation, whatever. I'm just really glad we've pushed past this and we're entering a new year. I did a feed yesterday and I told you guys I was celebrating yesterday, not because it's some kind of holiday, but because it will mark our halfway point coming through this 2-year cycle that we're in with our ascension. This is really a deep purification period where, we're purging out everything not serving us on a soul level, being purified, detoxed on such extreme levels. So I'm feeling really good entering this year. I'm feeling pretty accomplished. With the things that I did this year, that I put in a lot of crazy soul growth, hard work, and I'm really entering 2019 at a really good space. Make sure you guys are in my spaces too that I do videos in. I have 2 Sparks of Divine Light healing groups on here, and I'm getting ready to go do another mission in London at the end of the month, and I won't be streaming on this channel. I stream more in my little group spaces, so make sure you guys join them. But I did just put up a post showing this month's energy in the graph of the geostorms. It feels real calm right now. Like, from my perspective, it feels like most of the world's asleep right now. Not like in a 3D sense, in a like actually sleeping kind of sense. It's real quiet right now. And I always describe this as kind of eerie and terrifying too, because I know this energy is just going to rip through this planet as soon as it picks up intensity. So like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are going to be very intense energetically, but this is a really amazing energy that is being gifted to us so that we can manifest and we can change things. These eclipses that are going to occur, we will have a solar eclipse this weekend and then a lunar eclipse with the next full moon. And these are going to come with energetic resets that are very much needed to push us into higher frequencies. Until we reach spring, this is about releasing, letting go of the things not serving you. We need to realize, and this weekend will show us this, that we are dreaming. This is a dream state. And we could be dreaming up like our wildest, craziest fantasies, things we think we could never do. It doesn't matter what we're trying to create here. The universe will align with anything you're trying to do, anything that you're trying to create, anything that makes you happy, puts you in a state of bliss. So we really need to work at unlimiting what we think is possible when we are the entire universe experiencing itself through us. And we're capable of so much more. So it is my hopes that people are entering 2019 feeling much different energetically than going into the year. We were putting up pictures of us take a look at, when you have time, a picture of you from January of last year and a picture of you now. You should see that you're starting to glow. You're full of light, more light, right? You're actually changing on a physical level. So we've made so much progress this year, and it is my hope that people are going into this year confident in themselves, who they are, their abilities, right? And the things that we're going to be capable of, if not now. So we have a nice blank slate to create whatever we want. Unfortunately, I talked about this yesterday, people are creating their fears around here. The bad relationships, the awful toxic stuff, the control dramas. People are really putting out those vibrations and creating things on default that they don't like around here. This is about us waking up, becoming lucid in this dream experience, and actually becoming consciously and aware and in control of what we're creating in our reality. We need to pay attention to our thoughts and what vibrations and frequency we're putting out on a daily basis. I always say this is nothing more than a war on our frequency in every way, and every day you have an energetic reset. It doesn't take a new year. Every single time you sleep, you're resetting your frequency back to your original frequency, right? And you're getting a recharge. We have every day a blank slate to create something better and something new. And if you're putting in this ascension work, if you're doing the spiritual work, if you're meditating and detoxing and doing whatever it is you need to do, which usually is getting rid of your bad habits, bad choices, bad qualities, and things like that, in whatever regard, if you're putting in this work, you can make such a change in a year, a day, right? Just putting in this work. We're stepping away from the concept of linear time too. Time is not what it seems around here. So time is changing around us. Yes, the constructs of time are changing around us. We're going to have an amazing year. We have, people are like, I see people on Facebook like, I hope this will be a good year. I hope it's going to go good. And I'm like, oh my God, can we check our mindsets, please? Can we check our attitude? It's going to be an amazing year. It's going to be great. We just put in so much clearing of garbage and collective karma and purging and purifying and letting go and such intense work this year. It's going to be an amazing year. If you had a good year this year, it's going to be a million times better. It's going to get better and better around here. So some more enthusiasm about the new year, right? We have a lot of intense astrology coming. Love is in the air too, though. I was talking about this. Make sure you catch my other feed because it went all into this topic. But I was talking about the natures of the universe were just this intelligent energy becoming conscious and aware as the creator of this matrix, this reality, and it wanted to experience itself in another. It branched off and created another, and then another, and another, right? And here we are. So this is always about you coming back to that source divine love. That's what people are seeking. That's what they're looking for in the wrong places, usually in another and around everywhere in the matrix, right? Instead of looking within and becoming that source energy. So it's always going to be about these spiritual unions, the merging of opposites, coming together with another to do this ascension. There's a lot of distortions with love in this matrix, right? A lot of distortions. I can't call them anything but that. A lot of control dramas, things like that. Your soul is craving a deeper liberation. This will be found through your self-love and eventually a love with another. So we're going to see a lot of spiritual unions coming together this year. I always say the people that are using the twin flame label, don't worry, your love will come after that person. Yeah, whoever you're using that label on, your actual real love will come after. So I see a lot of people using these labels and stuck in these places, trying to label and find this divine love around us. Don't worry, these unions are coming into fruition. Sometimes it involves letting go of whatever situation we're on around here. So if anyone's going through any of those kind of, as they call them, twin flame dramas, it's not source coming to love you, that person. Let go. And you will find that. You'll find what you're looking for. So a lot of times these are our lessons we need to get past, to push past into that divine love that we're looking for on every level. It's really important that we burn brighter right now. We're going to have to shine brighter. Sorry, we need to turn the light content up on this planet, right? We're trying to bring light into dark spaces. This is going to be a year of service. Sorry, I'm trying to fit a lot in. This is going to be a year of service for people. I'm sorry, we did not come here to do the American dream and to serve these governments. We actually came here to create real change. This ascension has never been attempted ever before on a global level like this. We have a lot of work cut out for us. In whatever regard, this is a school. This is a training simulation that we are in. The main purpose of it is for us to realize that we are healers, we are light workers, we're here to serve and to assist people in some regard. So a lot of people are going to be starting missions of service in some regard. If you are awake, you were not just awoken as part of a process, you were activated for a mission, a calling bigger than yourself to serve humanity in some way. A lot of people have a disconnect between how do I get there from awakening to a mission to serve humanity. First we have to heal ourselves. That's kind of going to be the key in all of this, that we can't go heal anyone else if we're damaged, right? We have to be completely healed. And for me, that process took a while. So we had to work on healing ourselves first, and then we're going to get pushed out into that unknown in these roles of teachers, healers, right? Shamans, people here to assist, to bring back ancient knowledge, whatever it is. You volunteered to come to, to come to this place. It's actually a place a lot of people want to learn in, and it's really hard to get into learning here. It could take a really long time to get a life in Earth School, right? So it was something that we all wanted to do on some level. Why would we want to do this, people ask? Because you evolve fast here. They've taught you that you die and you go to heaven. No, this is a school where we need to bust our asses and work hard to change ourselves while we're here, because when we leave this experience, we can't change our soul level. We can't evolve like this. So this is a school that we're going to learn, how to grow into our spiritual abilities and use them to help other people. People are coming to me like, well, how do I become psychic? You know that I believe everyone is psychic and empathic around here, and that people have just become disconnected from their higher selves and things like that around here. It's not like a special ability. All humans are designed to be empathic and psychic. If you want to amplify your abilities, use them to help someone else. You all have special abilities and gifts that we're just kind of delving into, and we're not even quite there yet. I know we're really gifted, but trust me, we're going to continue evolving doing this ascension, so we can use those abilities to assist other people. And it will amplify the powers that you have through service. It's how you get any real strength, is through serving the universe. When we serve the universe, we're serving ourselves in a deep regard. So this will be a huge, shift into service this year. I think we all saw what the planet looks like, where everyone serves themselves and doesn't care about anyone else. We see corporations poisoning the world for money and profit, and the things going on in this matrix. So, the future of humanity will be shifting into a reality where everyone is service to others and more concerned about the all than their own ego paths. So we have crazy astrology. I'm doing activations too. I'm also seeking some people. It might be you guys, right? I don't know. I'm seeking some people. I have people that are supposed to be coming to me as students. My link is above. I have a lot of classes. And so if you guys are, awake and you haven't done any kind of Reiki or energy healing classes, maybe look into that. I was talking on my last video about how I just went across the entire United States and across the world with just Reiki and my energy. And that's pretty powerful to me and amazing, the pathways that it opened up for me. It pretty much just opened a whole new reality for me up out of, my regular life. It really just opened up an entire different reality for me. So some of you guys are going to be finding me. My link is above. You guys can hit my inbox. Let's see, what else am I throwing in here? Okay, so I put an event up too, right? I put an event up on this page. I think I linked it to a lot of the groups too for when we go to London at the end of the month. This is insane energy this week and the end of the month with the next full moon to be using for activations and healing. You're already getting upgraded. I should be talking about DNA, but we'll cover that tomorrow. I don't have time. So we're getting crazy activations in the DNA regard this week. It's pretty amazing. So it's a good time to get activated. So when the energy hits the red, like unstable red high alert energy, right? When this geostorm hits the red, with the next full moon, it'll be the 21st and the 22nd. I'll be in London doing crazy activations, which I live for. It makes me real high on the energy. It makes everyone feel good. I'll be doing it on video too. So make sure you guys do join the Sparks of Divine Light Healing groups. If you guys want to participate in my craziness again, my link is above. It's the second It's the second activation we just put in the store. I've been putting new classes up too. I've been doing a lot of work this year. I put a couple new classes up too. Check out my site. I'm going to be here doing readings. I said I made a New Year's resolution last year to do more cards. It was something I wasn't enjoying doing anymore, right? So my New Year's resolution last year was to do more cards. I've actually been doing that and having a good time with it. My New Year's resolution this year, for sure, would be to make more grids. I should be gridding every single day. Those grids are powerful in what we're trying to do with our ascension, manifesting, all sorts of things, right? It's like creating a vortex, porthole, right? They're really powerful. So that's my New Year's resolution. Try to make some resolutions, things that you want to change this year, that you actually will change and stick with. I see Tamara. I'm on Australia time, right? I'm kind of all over the place. My husband's on vacation. I'm just getting back into my workflow because I just had like a week off. I'm feeling amazing energetically. Like I said on my earlier feed, I was gridding, doing my usual salt bath, listening to binaural beats. I had a beautiful day yesterday, and I'm feeling amazing entering this new year and very accomplished in what I got done this year with everything with my mission. Tamara, Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. I said it on my last feed that a lot of people have questions. Maybe questions about the universe, how things work around here, questions about yourself, your past lives. You know, we have to learn what kind of questions to ask the universe because the universe will answer them. It could be like you're watching my video and you get the answer to your question, or you're just, on a Facebook post and you see the answer. So make sure that you're putting out good questions to the universe, whether it's about yourself or your path or whatever. You'll get the answer back like in the form of a dream or someone, writing a post in random ways around you. Ask better questions. Tracy Rayner, good morning. Make sure you guys share this feed out for me too. Facebook's always, I don't even know what their problem is lately. I think they just need to switch polarities and back Team Light and just stop like trying to limit people's posts for cash and all the weird stuff they do on here, right? I think that they need to get behind Team Light. They may need to switch sides. I don't know. So make sure you guys help share my feed out. Tracy, Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. I was just talking about how with these energy storms we're going through, we're getting hit with a lot of galactic energies. You can consider those blue star energies. A lot of Pleiadian, Syrian type of energies and things that are really helping push our ascension along in whatever regard. I always flow really good in the galactic energies. It's like with these geostorms, I'll feel amazing. Like I'm already feeling the high from the storm, and we should all be feeling really amazing by the weekend. But I found the trick to staying like at a really good state with these storms is to stay grounded. I see a lot of people that like freak out, get stressed out, get really ungrounded, and then this storm just really tears through their life in whatever regard. So try to stay real grounded this weekend. Diane Elizabeth, Happy New Year. I know, I was up, I'm surprised I could stay up till midnight. I was joking about it. I think I went to bed at 5 past midnight, and I was like half an hour past my bedtime anyway. And there was like really beautiful fireworks happening everywhere, and the city looked really pretty last night, and there was just fireworks going off everywhere, which is a new experience for me, because in the US, I say they're usually illegal in a lot of places. So the whole island was really lit up last night. It was beautiful. I'm in the UK, so I got to do New Year's before the rest of my friends too. It was an all-time new for me, hitting midnight, while in the US it was still earlier. Diane, fill up your well, retreat, rest, refuel. Okay, the energy's kind of playing an optical illusion on us until like, I would say Thursday. They say Friday according to the space weather, right? I would say Thursday. It's going to kind of play this optical illusion. It feels like it's a rest period right now. The energy feels really chill and relaxed, like it's not moving. But we should be doing the opposite. If you guys have like grocery shopping to do, errands, shit to wrap up, house cleaning, cleaning out closets, spring cleaning projects, right? Just anything to move around. You're going to feel a million times better if you stay moving the end of this week and through the weekend, right? Try to move around anymore. When we lay around and the energy is stagnant, we don't handle this energy as good. We should be using this to move the mountains or obstacles we have in our life in whatever regard. We should be kind of jumping into this energy and using it to manifest, to get things done. If you guys are feeling like you're laying around, holidays, right? At least be daydreaming about things that you want or need or want to attract to you with this energy. It's powerful for manifesting. Sandy Sweet, good morning. We are working on who we are as indigo starseeds. I think empathy comes with that label. We're extremely empathic, as in extremely sensitive to everyone's vibrations around us. If you're in a room with someone, you can tell if someone is upset or having a bad day or in pain or sick. I could never be around blood very easily either, right? Blood and guts. Right? Or I probably would have gone into like nursing or something, thank God. I can't do it. So some things I'm real sensitive to. If someone's sick, I'm going to feel it in my body. If someone has blocked chakras, I'm going to take them in as my own blocks and things like that. We're like sponges picking up everything around us. So it's very important that we have boundaries. I was talking this morning about how we choose what we're allowing into our reality. You are the dreamer. Your entire reality is not everyone else's like they taught you. It is your world, your own universe. And we can really change what and who we're allowing into it. So make sure you guys have good boundaries, right? Practice saying no. Practice saying no more, right? If you just don't feel like it, just say no. Katrina Dean, topic of the year. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Yeah, we want something stable to walk onto in our path, right? We want like the nice house set up and we can just walk right over there and switch paths. It doesn't work like that. Sometimes we need to jump into the unknown and the universe will create a pathway for us. I had to do that on my journey. It's a huge topic. People aren't believing me, and Allison does now. That I say that, you know, you guys might get a forced reset in some way. The whole planet might. I'm not even joking. I'm prepared for anything with this ascension now. And we might get a forced reset where the material dissipates and we're left with just ourselves and our own energy doing this ascension. So a lot of people are building the American dream with all the material shit they want and, you know, doing that kind of template. And the question is, starting this new year, that I put on my Reiki wall is, if you guys had to walk away with just your energy right now and just picture your whole life on fire, like Allison, right? Just picture your whole life on fire. How would you feel walking away with just your energy? Because it was something that I had to do, and it's something in a lot of prophecies about this ascension where they talk about this and what will happen with this ascension. So I don't think a lot of people are prepared. The second question is, how happy are you entering this new year? All the universe wants for us is to be healthy and happy. So, you know, question is, how is your health? How happy are you? Are you in a state of bliss? Are you miserable with your life? Questions you should be asking yourself so that you can reevaluate what is making you happy, what is killing your light, right? What's lighting you up, what to keep and what to let go of right now. Try to do a better inventory of what's working in your life and what isn't working. If we can let go of the things not working out, the universe won't come, you know, create some car accident, disaster, crazy shit in our life to, you know, separate us from toxic people or whatever happens. When we can release things and let go on our own, it just makes our whole world go a lot smoother and a lot easier. Because when the universe has to do it for us, there's usually a lot of drama included, craziness, right? So it just gets easier if we can release and let go of the things not serving us on our own. Erin Cano, good morning. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. I said this on my earlier video. If you are a thinker, more meditation. We need to be in the now. If we are always thinking, I know a lot of people with anxiety especially, they're always thinking. And that was how I was when I was asleep and going through this matrix. Meditation is amazing for putting you in the now, zenning you out, calming you down. But it's also, I say, like calling the universe on the phone, right? It's like a direct connection to the universe. It will recharge you with cosmic energy, heal you, all sorts of amazing benefits. More meditation if you guys are thinkers. When we worry about the future, we just create what we're worrying about. That's the problem, right? If we are stressed out, anxious, worried about things going wrong, they will. So we need to really learn how to, when we're having fear take over, we need to learn how to be like, no, not my reality. Sorry, I'm going back to creating my dreams and what I want to do and what I want to see. So it's going to take a lot of mastery of the mind too. Lynn Marie, good morning. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And we need to understand that every person here is no less than the entire universe experiencing itself for a little while through us. And so we have such low expectations, not only of our lovers, unfortunately, but of the universe and what we expect to receive around here. We've really just taken on this version of reality and limited ourselves in what we think we deserve in every single way. If you look around, to me, it looks like humanity is living in these ghetto civilizations, and this is all we've created after a cycle. This is what is around, right? We could be living in like Tesla Atlantean societies with like high technology stuff, and I have to look around and say this is what we have limited ourselves to around here. So it's time that we let go of those limits and understand how limitless we are and what we're creating too. Iris, good morning. I'm just getting back to my life. I've been taken. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. And I was making a joke about how I said my 3D Matrix resume probably wouldn't look so hot anymore at this point, right? I don't think I could put a lot of my skills on the job list. So, but you know, our galactic resumes look much differently, and why we were picked to be sent here to be doing this right now. The biggest lie of all is you being convinced you were this avatar, this ego personality, and that was all ever in this life, right? This role that was picked for you by your family and your parents and everyone else. That really is the big illusion. See, wait, I couldn't remember if I did you. Sandy Sweet, I did, sorry. Michaela Asling, good morning. Dance. We're going to try to have fun. Sounds crazy, right? Dance, do something to shift your vibration. Music is amazing for our frequency. That's why, you know, the music industry is really reflective of what can happen when you try to make negative frequency music, right? And what it can do to people. But, you know, things like binaural beats and things that resonate with your soul, that make you happy, whatever it is, listen to more high vibe music that you like. It could just be stuff you like that resonates with you. Binaural beats are amazing. I have them on now, and I was thinking when I was walking upstairs to do my video that I could hear the binaural beats on, and you know, it really takes the frequencies up in your house when you have your atmosphere a certain way. More binaural beats, more dancing, more moving around. We let the energy get so stagnant in our lives. We need to really, you know, move around more to shift our frequency. Denise Michelle, good morning. Starseeds, what lights you up? We came to bring light to dark places. A lot of people get darkness thrown at them and they become dark back, right? The thing is that I always say what happens when you turn on a light in a dark room. Oh my God, the darkness goes away. We need to just turn the light up around here, and it will really change a lot. More light, more of what makes you happy. It's really hard. I always say that the monks can go lock themselves up in a monastery and do this ascension, right? They have people like delivering their food all day long. They can just meditate and pray and chill, right? And they're cutting themselves off from the rest of the world. We're doing this ascension while most people are working prison planet jobs, raising children, doing 3D kind of stuff to try to survive while doing this ascension. It kind of puts it on a different level. Tony Berry, good morning. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Don't be afraid to rest. I said that, I told my husband, I think he quit his job. He's been on vacation like 2 weeks. I said, that's perfect. It's a good time to do this kind of stuff. But I think he needs to rest for what he's going through with his lessons, right? So if you guys are feeling a need to rest, don't be afraid to. You need to have your energy on point for the things that we're trying to do and the shifts that we're trying to make. Don't be afraid to rest more. Nicole Logan. Oh, I was feeling amazing coming into this new year. I was playing with crystals, doing my normal, right? The energy is going to be so amazing this month. I'm so excited for these energy shifts. We get a solar eclipse and lunar eclipse back to back. It makes me real happy. So change is coming. These eclipses are going to bring about a lot of energetic change. It's really awesome for us. Nicole, play. I know, we just have to remember how to have fun now, right? Star seeds, have fun. Star seeds, have fun. Yeah, it's like my favorite reoccurring theme around here. We need to have more fun. The universe really just wants to have fun experiences and be in a state of bliss all the time. It doesn't want to be miserable, doing the nightmare. It wants to be living its dream reality, experiencing itself. But you know why you're needed? Because you have free will. If the universe wanted to just play with itself, it would just, create your path for you. It likes us to co-create and to have a say in all this. It makes it interesting, right? Otherwise, it would just be the divine will around here. We get to use our free will and make things more entertaining, things the universe wouldn't think of, whatever. Create more fun experiences, whether it's just doing, I always say do more childlike things, playing with crystals, maybe wearing the unicorn pajamas, drawing art, things kids would like to do. More childlike experiences. Dee Dee Grubber. Protection. Call back your power. Cut your cords. Soul retrieval. It's everything that we're into around here. I didn't realize that sometimes we get corded to people, and it could be people that aren't even in your reality anymore, and they could be, drawing on your energy. It's very important we're cutting our cords. When I embarked on my healing journey here, I was having to cut my husband's cords a lot throughout the day. More cord cutting, more releasing of toxic people that are draining to your energy. You can tell that, there's people that can uplift you. Hopefully I uplift you guys and we can vibe and chill and have fun. That's how I feel about my friends around here. But there are very real people that you encounter, and you can spend like 10 minutes in the same room as someone and you feel drained, depleted, dirty energetically, debris, right? And it can make you really drained to be around certain people. Your body was never meant to be masked with pills. It was meant to be listened to, almost like a barometer. Pay attention to how people make you feel energetically. Sometimes their words seem all high vibe, but if people are draining to be around, get rid of those people. Sam Kings. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns. Healing. Rewriting the future. We have a lot of ancestral slash, I put it in the same category, ancestral slash past life stuff to work out that is affecting the collective in very real ways now. We really have a lot to conquer. I'm on an island that has a kind of a horrific history, I'm pretty sure. I'm not that good with history. A lot of it was made up, so who knows, but I can feel the imprints on the land here from all of it. And we have a lot to do because we're standing in very real places where there was a lot of hate passed down. There was a lot of separation, fear, religious control, call it what you want. And our main goal is to alchemize those ingredients and shift them into love in whatever regard. A lot of people are still getting hate projected at them, darkness. Our goal is not to become darkness, but to stand there and transmute it with the light in whatever regard. Francisco, good morning. Priest. How are you being called to step up and lead? And we really are, because, I'm thinking about it yesterday, we really are those portholes between the spiritual and the material in whatever regard. We came here with abilities that we thought we could use for the collective. So, we're at a good place. Me and Francisco are channeling, and if we have a question, we'll just ask the universe and channel the answer, right? We're at a good place. Maybe people haven't come into their abilities around us on the same level, and, need these channels doing videos to be able to convey this ancient knowledge that we all need for our ascension. So you're at a really good place. I view us as those priests and priestesses, that act as shamans between worlds in whatever regard. Cindy Sullivan. I'm feeling real serious today, too. What else is new with me? I'm feeling real serious. I'm trying to lighten up today. I just was real serious waking up about things, feeling the energy and assessing the world, right? I just feel real serious about things. So I personally am trying to lighten up too with this energy. It can feel a little bit more intense right now. Everyone should just try to lighten up a little. Don't dim to fit in, Cindy. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? If we're trying to follow the crowd and fit in, you know how you're going to end up, right? Sheeped out, lost, unaware of what's going on. So make sure you're not dimming your light for the people around you. I put up a real good meme this morning that says sometimes our light irritates other people's darkness in whatever regard. Don't dim your light just because it could irritate unhealed aspects of others. Turn the light up. Rosemary, Donadio. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Let me break it down for you. Our planet is moving through space. People don't even know to where. They have no idea when they're doing space weather where our planet even is. What's going on astrologically. Sorry, zero information on that. We have no clue where we are. We're just kind of free floating through the cosmos in all realness. We are moving up to higher and higher frequency level. We're moving up in density, and as that is happening, our bodies are changing on a cellular level. We're in the middle of a whirlwind of energy, and it is reprogramming us on a cellular level. Our DNA, we're losing density fast. We're seeing so many ascension symptoms too that really reinforce this purge cycle that we're going through, and it's changing our body in every single way. We don't really know. People talk about 5D like it's a state of mind. It might be a destination the planet's headed for in all realness, going through space. It sounds like a destination we'll arrive at the end of this year in whatever regard. So people really don't even have a good awareness that it's going on, but in very real ways, you know, the energies are amping up on this planet. Things are changing to the point where people are trying to sell global warming, and maybe something's going on with the planet, right? Maybe things are heating up around here. Maybe something is happening, but yet they don't want to put out what's really happening with this ascension. God forbid people, you know, get wind of that and turn to the spiritual and try to do what we're meant to around here. So very real changes are occurring energetically, and we know that, you know, in order for matter to do anything, it needs energy behind it. All matter is shaped energy in whatever regard. So we have a lot of crazy energy hitting the planet, to the point where last night my earthquake app is just hitting my phone every 2 seconds with earthquakes. I always talk about this like a time we get shaken. Well, what is happening is the planet's getting blasted with this high frequency energy, and it's hitting the planet. Those earthquakes are the earth shaking off karmic imprisonment in every way. We're seeing lots of karmic things occurring as these energies are hitting, and it's really hitting the planet. If you see the earth going through these earthquakes, your whole body's going through the same process right now the earth's going through too. These frequencies are hitting our bodies, and it's shifting our frequency, basically making us vibrate more in whatever capacity. So we have crazy things going on energetically. We can see that the energy cycles are getting more and more intense. And when I ask scientific questions, people don't know how to answer them anyway. Like I say, what happens to the human body when we're getting hit with this much energy and it's radioactive? We're getting hit with radioactive energy and the effects it's having on the body. Well, science doesn't have a lot of answers for that, but I do. It's actually mutating our DNA for the positive. It's turning on codons of DNA that have been turned off for a very long time, and that junk DNA is our spiritual abilities and our gifts that have been suppressed an entire cycle. So as the frequencies are rising, we're coming back into the multidimensional around us, and unfortunately not everyone is. If you're at a very low frequency, you're not going to be able to perceive the spiritual dimensions around us. So it's really, you know, pushing our ascension forward with what's happening astrologically in an energy sense with the earth. Nancy, I'm over Christmas too. I'm so against so against these kind of things, only because they seem all love and light, but then they just crash the frequencies as people are just picking themselves up from, hopefully. They just end up crashing out the frequencies. Don't worry, we won't have another frequency crash in such a Gregorian calendar type of way till Valentine's Day, so I'm excited about that. I'm real excited to get past this. Nancy, mirror, who or what is triggering you? And I'm always saying that sometimes the universe is playing these roles in our lives too, right? Sometimes, you know, the hardest relationships around us have been our most powerful, important teachers too. They always say that those triggers are to reveal the things that you need to heal and the things that you need to work on. Pay attention to the things triggering you. I always say if it's a person, just get rid of the person. Get rid of the triggers. Try to get rid of the triggers, right? That usually works too. Sometimes it's triggering something deep in your soul because you need to let go a lot of the time too. Sometimes relationships trigger us in deep soul kind of ways, right? Mari Legatus. Inner devotion. Devotion. Tune into the porthole of your heart. There's important things happening on the heart frequency. on the heart chakra frequencies of the planet as there are with us. That ascension really is the expanding of that chakra and encompassing compassion. We were having a conversation about compassion this morning, and I know people will tell me this is not true, but we need to have compassion for all life, the planet, the animals, the people too. So, you know, our compassion is going to continue to hopefully expand and broaden as we're doing this ascension process. But if you want to hit fifth dimensional frequencies, which most people are, you know, right there. So if you want to hit those frequencies, we need to have unconditional love for everything and everyone, not just select groups of people, whatever it is. More love, more compassion. Brittany Duncan. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. And I love it because I've played, just as Brittany has played such a huge role in my story, I played a huge role in inspiring her to her mission. She gets to watch me just like I did with other people, and I'm like, okay. And she's jumping in, and you know what? It is needed. We need these ascension teachers, these speakers, people who are true speakers, right? We need this for this ascension, and I'm just so proud of her because she's doing huge videos just like me right off the bat, and it can be hard to try to start videos, and you know, the first video you do get so many views. Can be kind of crazy. You're trying to learn how to speak on camera and have so many people drawn to you, but I was telling her this morning that when your energy's on point, you will become very magnetic to people, where I could just post something or do a video and people are drawn to me on whatever level. So I couldn't be more happy with where she's headed, with her mission. I always say her mission will be better than mine because she's nicer to people. She's a Libra. She's more diplomatic and nice to people, right? So I'm really looking forward to this year and watching her mission expand and grow. Dale. Trust your intuition. What is your intuition trying to tell you? I can't explain a lot of my intuition leading me around with logic, and I feel that some people have a disconnect if you can't logically explain it or rationalize it. I was like, you can't make sense of intuition logically. It's a feeling. My husband asked me how I knew something last night, and I said, I just know. What? You're asking me how I know, right? You're asking, that's funny. You're asking me how I know. I just know things. I don't know how to tell you. I just know certain things. I don't know. So follow this internal compass and whatever level, right? Sometimes you'll have, people will think you're crazy, right? I have this soul pull to go do this. You have this soul pull leading you around throughout this matrix. Let's see, Joshua Reese. Warrior. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? I mean, people can, Brittany says I'm fearless, but I don't see it like that a lot of the time doing this stuff. I just have no choice but to do this stuff. So, but we have to let go of fear. Sometimes we think that we don't have any until we get put in crazy situations, I say, right? Go do something crazy. Go like skydive, rock climb somewhere crazy, right? You might feel some of that fear that we're holding on to, what lies underneath. So we have to let go of fear more. We're still seeing collectively a lot of people are creating things they don't want out of fear. Just thinking about things they don't want to happen and drawing it to them mainly and things like that. So hopefully we're shifting to creating our dreams this year, like on all new levels. Sarah Jade. It's like 1 a.m. Perfect. I'm trying to do my stuff before everyone wakes up. I'll try to get up earlier tomorrow too, right? Sarah, the crumbling, what are you clinging to? I've always found that whenever we're letting go of things, that energy is going to form into something new and better. So the more we let go, right, the more we release, the better experiences we'll continue to have. That's why we have to continue to let go of the things not working out in our lives. Whenever things feel like they're falling in your world, and they're always like that a lot of the time for me. I feel like my mission fell in after my vacation and things like that, so I'm getting it back on track. Whenever something is falling in like that, it's really, energy forming into something new for you. Chatone Beasley, good morning. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Yeah, I know that New Year's Eve, probably half the planet got shit-faced last night and are weighing down the frequencies. I could tell in the middle of my work week. I could just tell the energy felt a little weird. So we really need to shine brighter today and bring the frequencies up. So just try to vibe a little higher today and you will be doing a huge service to the rest of humanity. Amanda Wheeler. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Hopefully we're entering this new year with new perspective. New perspective about things, right? Letting go of the old. We've come really far in our journey with our perception of the universe and how things work around here. This eclipse will bring a lot of expanded awareness that it's going to really impact our third eyes. These next two storms, I'm excited about it, right? When darkness falls during the day, it does crazy things to your third eye. So I'm really excited about this energy reset, and it's really going to help with our psychic awareness and things like that. Darius Palabar Dahan, shout out to West Africa. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Our boxes, our realities, our paradigms are our prison cells. We need to get out. We need to step outside our comfort zone and we need to go explore, whether it's your neighborhood, a park, somewhere you've never been. We need to get out of these boxes on whatever level. We need to go experience new things. The universe is getting bored playing the same thing every day. So we need to have new experiences this year. Where is your soul calling you to? Sherry Sutton, share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression. If I hadn't gotten on video, I wouldn't have found any of you guys. So I know that I said this morning that light workers and starseeds like to stay hidden in these roles and these places, right? Just to protect our energy and things like that. So it took me speaking and getting out there to find the rest of my soul tribe, the awakened light workers around us. So share your voice, speak more. It's going to be needed to do this. Your truth is an anchor into the fifth dimension. It's very powerful. There's a lot of energy behind our thoughts and our words that we're just becoming aware of. Solomon Rothschild, I am all about manifesting all the time, but I'm all about using crazy space storms and geomagnetic energy to do it too, because it's really going to amplify what we're trying to do. It will assist us so that we can do this stuff easier. I use these storms to move huge obstacles in my life, so I'm really excited about it. People are manifesting 24/7, whether they're aware of it or not. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. People don't understand, but I had to do my little salt bath every day because I'm taking on a lot of energy through my healing work that I'm doing. The best way to clean and detox your aura or your energy fields are through salt baths and nature in whatever regard. Nature recharges us. Alone time recharges us too. I always need a lot of alone time to recharge my energy. I'm reading this. Nicole Logan, good. You're going to have an amazing year. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, right? This is going to be an epic year for spiritual growth, our bodies, ascension, everything going on. Nicole, unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. I'm huge on soul contracts. I'm really adept too with my own soul contracts and using them to do what I need to do with my mission and things like that. It's time to reevaluate the contracts that we hold and the people that we're learning with, right? Fresh start. Are you content with all your friendships, relationships, people around you, or do you think you need to spring clean your life a little? Yeah, we're having to celebrate the holidays. We're having a low frequency, celebrate the holidays. Don't worry, the frequencies are starting to go up. Like I said, it's kind of like an optical illusion where the energy feels real calm, but it's anything but. It is, around us, shaping into anything we want it to be. Valerie, I hate that card too. I forgot to take the cards out with the Jesus stuff yesterday. Valerie, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And like I said, it's all about, it took me a long time to tune into my intuition. Like I remember saying it to one of my family members that I have this crazy sense of intuition after having a near-death experience where I could be like, I described it like I could be driving to school and I could turn right every single day to go there. And if my intuition is telling me to take a left, I will. And it will seem crazy, right? You can't logically explain it. So we need to learn how to listen to our intuition. It really is our soul guiding us, acting as a compass. Tara Exner. The initiation. Rite of passage, you're going somewhere sacred. Your soul is following the light, right? Growing in the direction of the light. And it's just only ever seeking to get back to oneness with source. It's the whole point of all this. So we have lots of paths, lots of experiences, but they lead to the same place, doing this ascension. Connie. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. Lindsay Kendall. Oh, I saw a shitty comment. Where's Brittany? Troll alert. You don't get a card. Let's see who gets the card. Oh, look at my face. Matrix face. Like, really? Bianca Hill. Keepers of the earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. It is important that we understand that we are those ancient ancestors and we carry that same energy, and we came here to change things where people can't just destroy earth. I'm sorry. We can't just blow up the planet and destroy it. It would affect life in other places, right? There's many dimensional life forms and experiences going on this planet. And we really are guardians of the earth. I think that's why I feel so strongly about like the DAPL stuff going on still, right? And when it was going on crazy when they rolled the tanks in there, and you know, they're having a straight spiritual war of sorts between the natives and the government regarding the water, where the government is wanting to poison the water for profit, and these are the water protectors, the people that are guardians of the earth, standing up and saying this isn't okay. And we actually saw that huge face-off going on that I can only describe as a spiritual war of sorts and things like that. We should feel very strongly about protecting the earth. I know a lot of people are raising children here too, right? What kind of planet are we leaving for these future generations if we were to continue on like this? So people should be feeling a pull to nature, to the elemental energies as those protectors, to those guardians, that we played a part in creating this entire place, and we for sure feel some type of way about it being destroyed. Let's see. Jennifer Lee. Star Mother. We have a huge emphasis on mothering ourselves. I always say that we just didn't have the best connections here, that we're from different places galactically, and we're used to meaningful, real connection. I'm programmed to be about real love. So in a lot of ways, we didn't have the parents that we needed going into these 3D systems, and we have a lot of healing to do, not just with the divine feminine energies within us, but with the divine masculine in every regard too. So just start to take care of yourself better, start to love yourself better, and it will really heal those things. Mark Lovick. Full start in a new circle. Oh, we resonate. I should be putting this on there too, that I know that I don't always say it. I have a group link on this page. So if you guys are liking vibing, right? Liking vibing on my video, we have some spiritual like-minded communities that we do too. Make sure that you guys go check out the group section and join some of our groups, because you'll for sure vibe in those areas too. I'm always just trying to vibe. Mark. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle, and amazing things happen when we can change our frequency and shift it, right? Can change our entire reality and everything that we're drawing to us. Bianca Hill gets Lumeria, one of our favorite topics around here. Creating heaven on earth is happening, and we are in very dense levels still, but we have lived and experienced very high levels of consciousness where these control dramas and light and dark and third dimensional struggles were not even feasible or real. And these are places our soul is continually trying to recreate and get back to. You should feel a strong pull to Lumeria. Jenny Wolf. Align your life. What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are, and this is just always getting back to a good space energetically. When we're stressed out or overtired or sick, or our energy is off or not on point, then our entire life falls out of alignment. This is simply about being in alignment with the universe and, you know, that conscious energy all around us and within us. So it's really important that we're taking really good care of our energy, because if we're not, you know, things start to fall out of alignment around us. And this is always about being aligned energetically. Bonnie Long Nelson. Good. I'm seeking people. You are seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plans. You know what? Every meme, and you guys are sharing a lot of them. Every meme you guys are posting, every spiritual video, every cute kid picture, every dog picture, every picture of your life that you're posting on Facebook is a seed that you are planting. And we really are seeding the foundation of the new earth right now. With our hopes, our dreams, our posts, everything that we're putting out into this continuum. And things are going to change dramatically after this year. That I'm, like I said, halfway through our journey to 2020, which would be our target end date, right, that we're working on with this ascension. So I know a lot of people are really comfortable in ideas and systems that aren't working out. We can look at the government not working out so hot, these systems, pharmaceuticals, a lot of things not working out so good. It's time that we shift into the new, and we stop trying to conform to that version of reality and realize we're here to unplug and create our own reality in whatever regard. That's why a lot of times starseeds don't fit in a lot of places in the matrix and stuff like that. You never were meant to. You're meant to create something new and to unplug completely. I'm going to be letting you guys go on that note. If you guys have video topics you want to discuss, just hit my business page inbox. I'm seeking my Reiki students that I am contracted to be learning with. It might be some of you guys. So for sure, check out my classes. You guys will be finding me. My link is above. It's a good time this month to do DNA activations. I didn't have time to talk about it, but we will talk DNA tomorrow because it's something I'm very knowledgeable in, and it's really everything to do with what we're doing with Ascension. So we'll have a DNA chat tomorrow. I would recommend this month doing some DNA work on yourself, maybe get activations, more binaural beats, more meditation, and more rest this month. Like I said, these storms are coming with major energetic resets, right? So it can change a lot with your frequency, your body, and everything around you. If you guys are feeling tired, rest more. Listen to your body. Just really listen to your intuition. I see a lot of ascension symptoms going around too. This energy's been weird. I'm always drinking a lot of water, if you know me. It's making me less thirsty, which is concerning to me. That I'm feeling less thirsty. So if anything, we should be drinking a ton of water through the end of this week because it is an intense energy all around us. So make sure you guys are hydrating really good and drinking a ton of water. If you're having ascension symptoms, if you drink a ton of water, it'll clear it up so much faster and flush any toxins out. So more water this storm too. If we're not hydrated enough, then it will lower our frequency. That's what chemtrails do. So, you know, this energy is really dehydrating people and they're not even really noticing. So more water, it'll keep you higher frequency. I'm letting you go. If you guys need me, you know where to find me, and we'll be back tomorrow for DNA.